shoot.
Yeah. What's good? In my
Well,
neck of the in my neck of the woods and whatnot, it's snowing. It's about 3. It's like 5, 6, maybe 7 inches of snow where I'm at. So yeah, there's a blizzard out here. But
shoot.
yeah. So welcome to the Cosmic Alchemy Hour. I am SPG, the General with the Divine Alchemist. Here to my right.
What up, yo?
Yeah, well, this is an open forum today. I really ain't going, we just going with the flow. Just pretty much going with the flow today. Whatever we feel and whatever resonates or whatever hits you and whatnot. We're gonna do it that way. But it is something that I want to address before all of this starts.
Okay.
My friend Brandy, shout out to her beautiful divine self. Put up something today that says, and I'm pretty sure you read it today, is
I think I did.
How other people treat you is a reflection of them. How you react is a reflection of you. And this was very profound with everything and with everybody that tried to reach out to me in the last couple of days. Because I've been reading, of course, the book that you recommended, Spirit Hacking, which that book is brand.
Yeah.
That book is bread. If y'all haven't heard that, y'all want to know what that book is and whatnot, if you would like copies of that book, I do have a PDF form too.
Okay.
So if anybody would like to read that book or anything like that, man, that is an awesome read. That is an awesome read. Very highly recommended. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine, for that enlightenment, that knowledge, them gems. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we was talking about something yesterday that I really couldn't get out of my mind as far as the word God, man.
All right, let's hit it.
Because I often like, and definitely ain't this ironic? It's a Sunday too.
Right?
It's ironic. But I was talking about like I said, I wanted to talk about the word God, and we use, well, some of us use God as end all be all. End all be all. But what end all be all is it according to the level of enlightenment, wisdom, and knowledge that you have? And the reason why the reason why I ask this, the reason why I say this is because they're like, God is in this book, and in this book is the end all be all. And in the same book, you saying it's the end all be all. Even God that's in that book is telling you that there's more out there.
Absolutely. 100.
And I'm going to add on more to this God because this is just amazing. He said, I am in your image. I am made in your image. So how are we putting God in any gender? Like we are boxing God in the gender. Like it just made no, like he's like, I'm in every and all things, but you saying he. Like you just limit, like ego is separation. So the more you separate God in your own perspective is the more you're limiting the power of not only him, but self. So my question for people that's with this end all be all when it comes to the Bible or the Quran or wherever you read, wherever books, or scientific books, wherever you read, if that is the end all be all answer to any other question that you have, or whatever revelation that you have, that's the end all be all. How are you? How are you still able to grow?
Good question.
Because when people say I'm perfect, perfection means an end. When you say you're perfect, that means you're the end of something. Perfection is the end of something. That means there is nothing you can do or try to make this any better. There's nothing you can do within self to make yourself better if you're perfect. Because here's the thing, if you're changing, evolving, and growing every day, how are you perfect?
Well, and I like to say this, because like I said, I tapped in with Brian Ridgway, right?
Yeah.
And he made it really, he really made it make sense when we talk about being perfect. Because the thing is, I mean, it's almost like, these sayings, like, what do you say? I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but he said he was about 6 years old. He went into his classroom and he read, um, oh shit, I can't even think. It just left. But when you come back, I'll bring it up.
No
But
doubt.
it's almost like, these sayings like, no pain, no gain, no, things like this. It's like, and like you said, where the fuck did this shit come from? What the fuck is that? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, so really meaning that, as he put it, I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. You can be perfect. You feel me? I mean, that doesn't mean you stop growing because everything is in love, right? And then because we are what? We are divine. We are unlimited. How do you say? Infinite, unlimited, infinite, divine,
Mind.
eternal. Okay, eternal. I'm trying to figure out how you put it. We're like eternal, infinite. Shit. I can't get it out.
I just
But we're ultimate eternal beings. That's what
yeah.
it makes. So the thing is, I mean, so we can say whatever we want to say. You know what I'm saying? So it's left up to the individual, but at the same time, we're everything that we do, we're doing it in love because we're nothing but energy. Energy is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It cannot be destroyed. It cannot be what?
Energy cannot be created nor can it be destroyed.
Okay, so meaning that I was
Oh, my mind just got blown. Hold on. The question I just asked, I just gotta upload. So I just gotta upload. They just gave me the answer. Like I just got the answer. But go ahead.
no, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. So when you think about it, it's like, that's what he said when he says no one's perfect. He's like, really, when he walked and saw this on somebody, he's like, what the fuck is this? Nobody's perfect. No pain, no gain. All these little cliche things that we say, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying in general, because I try myself right now not to even say those cliche things anymore. So it's like, and it's just like, just when I get on this scroll and I'm looking at people's news, looking at the news feed, and when I always see something, matter of fact, I'm a quote this because I'm like, I'm just that person now. It's like, let me turn it down. It just, the shit just don't make sense to me because what is this dude's name? Okay. But I when I find it, but you can go ahead and talk about your upload real quick.
Yeah, the upload I got when I just told you, like, how can you say that you're perfect when you're constantly growing? It made me like I pretty much spun my own web. Source is right. Source is, and source is perfection.
Okay.
Source is perfection, regardless what we think perfection is. We have a
Exactly.
broad viewpoint of what perfection is due to the meat suits and these biological space suits that we in. We have a limited we have a limited viewpoint of what's on what perfection is.
Uh,
And what it made me look like what the upload that I got, I was like, him, like he's using the source is using us to play out questions that it asked itself, right? So if we're just playing out, if we're just a figment of a thought in source's journey, and source is perfection itself, and it's constantly growing, how can we not be? I mean, how we're just as perfect. I mean, we're just as perfect as source is because we're source itself.
Duh. Okay. So,
so,
so just kind of going like to cliches and things that like I said, I have a thing about in order to get to something positive, it have to be something negative, right? So I'm scrolling, of course, and of course this pops up. It's better to put yourself out there and get hurt than never take the chance at all. What kind of shit is that? That's what I'm talking about. Why am I if I know that I'm gonna get hurt by putting myself out there, why the hell am I gonna do that?
It's like my thing is we were supposed to listen to our souls and our spirits through everything, right? And our spirits and our souls guide us through what we're supposed to go through and what we're not supposed to go through. Because we already know, being the infinite divine beings that we are, what's going to work and what's not going to work. And you're going to be like, oh, you still got to go through because I used to say that. I used to be like my thing is that's just a way of activating duality. Like you activating duality when you on some, you got to go through the hurt and pain. I'm grateful for the pain. I'm grateful for the pain that I went through, which is cool because you learned either way that you learn. When you learn the area that you want to learn, but it's like, oh, life ain't easy. Why not? Why not make it easy on yourself?
And the thing is, because again, it goes back to this. You're choosing to make life uneasy. I mean, again, we are the creators of what it is that we want to do and what we don't want to do. I said, because the thing is, everything in this reality, just like now, how did we end up here right now? Right now, how did we end up here? What happened?
We chose to come down here. It's a thought.
It was thought. What are you doing? I ain't doing nothing. You want? We went live in a minute, right? Okay. Right. Here we are. I said, so and the crazy thing is, it's almost like, it's almost in the lines of manifestation, because the thing is like, this is manifested. I mean, and it never fails. I don't care what, I mean, and it happens to everybody if you pay attention. It happens to everybody. You think about somebody, what they do, they call you.
Yep. It's just it's the vibration of the energy of how you manifest it in the intent of where you manifest. But the crazy part about manifestation, Auntie, you talked about this yesterday. We talked about this yesterday. Everybody thinking manifestation like miracles. And let me
right.
Like how a church. Oh, I was waiting on my miracle. My miracle's gonna come. I'm like, y'all waiting on some spectacular thing to happen for y'all to manifest, or some miracle. You are the miracle. The power in you are the miracle. Like what he say you? What he say? What did he say in your Bible? What did he say in your Bible? You will do greater works than I will.
Greater works than greater works you do because I go to the Father.
Yes, and the crazy because I go to the Father. The Father is who? I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. And here's the thing. I got another one. I just got another upgrade. I just got another upgrade. Auntie, he said, I am made in your image, right? I'm gonna break that. I should have wrote this down. Okay. I'm getting a lot right now. Okay. I am made in your image, right? He said, I'm made in your image. I am made in your image.
Yeah.
We are what we were created by a thought, right? So your thoughts create what images? I am made in your image. He is everything. So the thoughts that you create are the images of the creation of source itself. So you only creating what is source creating source creating source. Like you're literally creating when you think, say, or do, but power of the tongue is life and death. So when literally what you say, think, and do, you creating source. You creating the energy source that source is. Now, what you do with it, there's the free will again. There's the choice again. Well, what you do with it depends on the vibration, thoughts, and the intent of the manifest that you do. Well, it's too much right now. It's too much for me right now. Hold on, it's too much for me right now. Let me process that. Let me process that joint. Ooh, ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So when you sit here, so let me break it down in a different perspective. When you sitting here reading the Bible and you saying, I gotta do this, and this, let's rewind. Because the minute you did this and said, I gotta, from the pages of I gotta do this, and this, what are your intentions to manifest? What are you manifesting right now?
What is it you say you gotta do?
Instead of just, I don't feel like what's on my mind. You know what's on my mind today? I'm going to do this, and this. No, we do this. I have to do this, and this.
Which you actually don't have to.
But you don't have to do shit.
I mean, because again, we are in a place according to your Bible. You have free will. And here's the thing for me. Here's the thing for me is that when people use external sources to blame the shit that they choose to do. And then here's the thing for me. Oh, God myself, okay, let's go ahead and put it that way. God myself told me to do XYZ. So meaning that, or God allowed this to happen to me because I was disobedient, or, but again, I punish myself because it's you punishing yourself. Because if we say that God is a loving God and but yet we have free will, but if we don't do exactly according to what it says in your Bible, we hell bound. We're gonna go to hell, or
we're
gonna get punished, or these things are gonna happen to us. But here's the deal. I'm just gonna put it out there like this. That was created to keep you in check, to keep you from doing things, to keep you from living the life that you want to live. So it keeps you bound and in bondage to basically in bondage and going against your free will. But here's the deal. I mean, you get to choose. I mean, to each is on what you do. But the thing is, it's a time of awakening. I mean, you got to understand, somebody wrote it in their own perspective. They wrote it accordingly. And then, I actually shared on my stories. If you go to Shakita Lewis, watch that story by what is it? I forgot the name of it. But the guy, his name is Carlson.
Oh, Billy Carson.
Yeah. And the thing is, it is so profound because it says they put that in there for the purpose, because it puts you, it manipulates you to do certain things. It manipulates you to, and be in control, under somebody else's control other than your own. And see, the thing is, and the only reason I speak about these things, because the thing is, I fell into that, because, years ago, just being a young girl, you know what I'm saying? And having these ideas and these thoughts of, knowing that was something different. There was something more than, going to the building, right? I mean, matter of fact, my dad was a minister, okay? So meaning that we was in the church, okay? My dad was a minister, okay? I got away from that. My mom actually took us away from that because reason being is that, we was in a cult, okay? We was literally in a cult. and so my mom decided, because when she watched this man die on a fast because he thought he was coming back as one of the two witnesses, okay? He died on a fast. True story, okay? He died on a fast. So at that moment, my mom said she spoke to source, says she would not ever, step foot back in another building.
That which I don't get anyway, because you know what, like that's crazy. I never knew that's why I never knew that's why my mom, like grandma, never like step foot back in the building. I never knew that till today. I never knew that.
Like, yeah, because we literally was in a cult. We could not do anything without going through the preacher.
See, man.
My dad had to get permission from the preacher.
Hey, don't that sound familiar?
You're running ruthless, okay?
Hey, don't that sound familiar? Let's take it to the present day. My pastor said, my elder said, well, my elder said we ain't supposed to do this. The pastor said we ain't how we move. And these are the same people that's running y'all rent, taking y'all bill money, taking everything that y'all need to do with no reciprocation. And then they'll tell you, just pray on it. What I'm going to do about my light bill?
30, 40, 60, and 100-fold, right?
Yeah, bless you. He'll bless you with tithes if you give to me.
But here's the deal. People can't see. This is where, what's that, Job? What, Job 24?
Job 9 and 24. For my people are destroyed by the lack of knowledge. And since you have rejected knowledge, I will reject thee.
So here's the deal. Think about it. See, there's a passage in there that says, charity begins at home, then it spreads abroad, right? So, meaning that you take care of your household before you take care of anything. And not only that, it also says, a man who does not take care of his household is worse than an infidel. What is an infidel? An infidel is simply a non-believer.
Yep.
So meaning that, so for those who are falling behind preachers, pastors, or whatever you want to call them, prophets, whatever, that are basically manipulating you, as Brown will say, manipulative.
He's trying to manipulate me
into giving and not taking care of your house, because they say, even I'm going to even go here. Will a man rob God? Where have you robbed me? And tithes and offering. Bring all the tithes in the storehouse that they may be meat, MEAT, in my house. Okay, I know some of y'all ain't gonna like this, but anyway, I'm just going ahead and tell you. Tithes, okay, MEAT, what is meat? It's food. It is not money, period. Tithes is food.
I want to.
Okay. FOOD. You don't store money in a storehouse. I'm just saying. So, so I'm just gonna say, just bring some enlightenment here to you. Really, seriously, is read it for yourself. Get an understanding, and we're gonna even touch on this. He says, "For the letter of the word is dead, but the spirit of the word gives life, and life more abundantly." As we would say. So, meaning that we are spiritual beings. If you're reading your Bible, you got to read it in the spiritual context, not in the physical context, because the letter of the word is dead. 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 I'm just saying. I mean, so this ain't nothing I'm making up, but you can go look it up. You can go Google it. Hello? Somebody.
I wanted to add to that, where the man robbed God. I am made in your image. I'm just going to keep saying that. I am made in your image.
Can't rob God.
You can't rob God.
You can't rob yourself. You can't do it. No matter how you try.
No
You
matter how
cannot.
much you try,
You can't. You can't rob yourself.
you can't rob yourself. And another part when I said, I just quoted Job 9:24. Says, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And since you have rejected knowledge, I will reject thee." Meaning, source is infinite knowledge itself. If you're not learning, what happens?
Look, you just dying a slow
You
death.
just dying a slow death. If you're rejecting knowledge, because what is source doing? It's using us to learn. It's using us as experience to gain more experience of itself. So you're never going to that's like, okay. That's like playing a video game.
Okay, we just go there.
Yeah, it's like playing a video game. You may you got source at level 40 and you're like at level 25. You may grow to get exactly almost where the 40 is, but it's going to have just slightly more experience every time you keep growing. Every time you keep growing. Y'all might be at same level, but source has just a little bit more experience in this life journey than you do, because it's constantly growing as we grow.
It constantly evolution.
It's evolution.
I mean, not evolution, evolving. Evolving. I mean, we're constantly evolving every single day. Every day we're growing. Every day. I mean, and if you're not growing, guess what I'm saying? You're dying.
You're dying.
And there's a lot of people dying because the thing is they have stopped living. They have stopped growing. They have stopped, feeding themselves. Matter of fact, I'm reading the book, Ask Your Guides. And the thing is, you have to nourish your spirit every single day. Mm-hmm. And not with, I'm not going to say with the Bible, but with the things that you love to do. What you like, what makes you move, what excites you. I mean, just like today, I mean, crazily, and I've been saying this, my spiritual name is divine. Hello, somebody. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what is your spiritual name? What is your spiritual name? Mine's divine. Okay. I mean, because the thing is, I and the thing is with that being said, all we are and your Bible says this. It's all about love. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I mean, it's about love, having compassion,
right?
Loving everything, and the thing is, not leaving anything undone. Everything, everything in this universe, everything.
You gotta like I said, the best thing. I ain't say you got to, because you ain't gotta do nothing, but recommendation.
True that. You're right. True that. But that is so true. No, you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But recommendation, high recommendation, is to operate out of love. And
absolutely.
And your perspective of love may be way more different than mine. But as long as you operating in it, that's what I'm saying. Like my perspective of love is way different from a lot of people around here, but that's cool, because the ones that vibrates in my operation of love is going to be around me. Is because that's what I created. That's what I manifest. That is the intent, the direct intent of love, of the love vibration that I have manifested. But as far as somebody telling y'all or making y'all, I immediately hear no accountability when I hear somebody say, well, he made me do this, or I had to do this. It's this person's fault that this happened. I'm like, this all could have been stopped with just taking a step back, sitting back and listening to self. All this could have been stopped. Like, that's why I really, like, when it came to relationships, like when you get into relationships, I really don't, I have a sympathetic part to it because I have experienced it. But at the same time, like I still hold you accountable. Like
Yeah,
you still got to hold yourself accountable because
absolutely.
like you like if you was operating in a frequency of love, definitely when he said what say charity comes from the house.
Should be his home. Yeah,
If you're not treating your own household, if you wouldn't want your own household treated the way you was treated in a relationship, you would have never jumped in.
true that. That's why when you talk about, self love, learn how to love you so you can teach people how
Man,
to love you. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
man,
And so, I mean, learn how to care for you so you'll know. And not only that you'll know how to, love. I mean, teach somebody how to love you, but you'll know how to love another individual the
Vigil.
way, you know. But if you don't, if you treat yourself bad, you're gonna treat other people bad.
That's the vibe. And here's the thing: when you say create in your image, if your thoughts about yourself is bad, what's your external gonna be?
Bad.
Like I'm just saying, if I'm sitting here saying, well, I ain't no good, I ain't that. It's like, um, um, I hear people singing "Jelly Roll Save Me" all the time.
Wait, you said jelly roll.
Yeah, is this song? It's a singer called Jelly Roll.
Oh,
This
I
is not
haven't.
singing. He got this song called "Save Me," Auntie. These are the first long lines of the song. Somebody save me from myself. That's the first lines of the song.
So looking for external source to save you. Can't nobody save you.
And then I'm a lost cause. Don't waste your time on me. I'm like, do you know what?
Absolutely.
I'm like, I look, Auntie,
Oh,
I hear these words. People really don't know the power. Like,
the
I'm really
power
like
works.
I am really, really an advocate when it comes to music like that, man. I do, I'm a musician. So the vibration, you know how big of a responsibility you have putting that type of vibration out? What
That's low.
vibration you are putting
That's,
out into the universe?
that's
Like,
low. That's real low.
like, bro, and you going around, I'm a lost cause. Don't waste your time on me. I'm like, so, and then you wonder why, oh, I just want somebody to make me happy. I just want somebody to love me, but you singing I'm a lost cause. You gonna attract from the external?
uh, Somebody that's a lost cause.
Now you're gonna attract somebody that's gonna sit in the dark and hold your hand in the dark with you. Because I ain't gonna do it.
That's definitely low vibration.
That's low loose, as my Miles Patricia would say. That's low loose energy. I would not be a
Right.
part of. Because I used to be that nobody likes me, everybody hates me. That's that. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I just go and eat worms, big ones, small ones, big
That's
ones,
crazy.
small ones. But yeah,
But it's like, look, speaking of songs now, listen to this song. That's like that dumb song, "Rockabye Baby" on the train. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Down come baby, cradle. No, like who the hell come with these stupid ass songs?
like Auntie, Auntie, you gotta be listening and you know what cracks me up about most of this? Okay, they got this song by Shania Twain. I can't stand this song. I can't stand it. I can't stand. I break it down to women every time they sing this song. It's called "Any Man of Mine," and the first verses of that song is "Any man of mine better be proud of me, even when I'm ugly, he still better love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time." I'm like, and y'all wonder why y'all got toxic motherfuckers in y'all lives.
Words are powerful. Very
You
powerful.
don't know how powerful these lyrics, and y'all just any man of mine better
But here's
walk the line. I'm like,
But here's the deal, though. When you think about that, I mean, because I used to, I listen to songs for like really good beats, but then when I start listening to the
you gotta
words,
listen to the words.
like, dang,
You gotta
I'm
listen to
really
the
over vibing
words.
to this. I'm like, oh, we got a nice beat. Then I start,
That's how they get you.
matter of fact, it's a song by what is her name? Now, got a good beat, and then I started listening to the words. She told me she in the bathroom giving head, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, wait. I said, wait a minute, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I don't even do that, okay? I was like, but it's a good beat. You just listen to the beat of the song, you ain't even thinking about the words. But then when you start listening to it over and over, and then you start repeating the words, and like, did she just say? Wait a minute, hold up. No, thank you.
Like, and I'm telling you, man, this is why me being a musician now. I go back, Auntie. You remember I used to be with my group, the Young Thoroughbreds. And some of the songs I did, I was like, I was really putting this intent out in the world. Like, ooh, no wonder this, like, no wonder this stuff happened back then. Like, ooh, no wonder no wonder I had to rebalance myself. Rebalance myself because I'm the one that put the energy out there. So
Exactly.
I have to balance have to balance myself. Like, I'm very careful, and people like I'm very careful of what message I want out there, what intent of the message I want out for my music.
Yeah, right.
Very intent because, like what they say, your words, your actions, it's a chain reaction on who's in your timeline because you're just a reflection of yourself. So how are you treating yourself externally? If you're doing this internally with the intent of love, grace, compassion, and empathy, then anybody else that you putting that intent out into the music or whatever you doing, whatever gifts or talents that you got, if you putting out there with love, you're gonna receive that 7 times fold.
Right. And we have to understand, everything is a frequency,
Yes.
It's frequency.
Yes.
So when you put those frequencies out there, I mean, and they're gonna connect somewhere. They're gonna connect somewhere. So I mean, and it's like you're saying, being intentional about what it is that you're putting out there. I mean, just like right now, what is the intention? Is enlightenment.
Yeah.
I mean, and love and enlightenment, and that's it's simply what it is. And like I say, again, you choose to do what you want to do, what was put out there. I mean, just like with anything at that matter, we've been talking about the Bible. You choose to do what you want to do with it. You can either live by it or not. I mean, but it is not. And this brings us back over because I believe we had this conversation about hell.
Man.
I mean, look, the only hell that is created is the hell that you create in your mind, the heaven and the hell that you create in your mind. That is the only hell that you ever going to experience. If you and that's right here on earth. I mean, and the thing is, whatever somebody say they did or did not do, if they did, they did not. I don't know. I mean, heck, if you say you want the hell, you want the hell. Okay, but you created it. You created that experience. We create all our experiences. But and the beautiful thing is that we can create experiences with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can have, like right now, we're having an experience right now.
Oh no. It's supposed to be spectacular. It's supposed to be a miracle. It's supposed to be like grand, like pageantry. Wow. No, this is an experience right here.
That was created.
That was created right here.
From a thought. From a thought, a conversation, and now it's reality.
Now it's reality. But here's the thing. We could have chose not to do this live.
Exactly.
And did nothing to create anything.
But create what we was already doing, because I was laying on my bed.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
And I was sitting playing video games. But
So
that's the day I wanted to create it.
exactly. So I mean, like when you leave your house every morning, that's the day that you're creating. You create that day to leave the house. When you go to work, that's what you created because you don't have to get up and go.
You really don't. I be cracking up when people say, "Oh, I got to make a living." I'm like,
Aren't you living?
"Ain't you living now?"
Exactly. I mean, but it goes back to, it's the things that we have heard over and over and over and over and over again. It's like generational. That's what I'm saying. Generational words that we say and that we start to believe, and then we start to continue to create those generational
Yep.
things, right?
Yep.
So it's just, so the thing is, so you have to, I mean, you don't have to, you get to, let me say that, you get to choose the words. I don't care every word that, like the word build. Of course, the dictionary say build is when you like putting something together. I can create build and say build is something else totally different for me.
Right.
It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It might be wrong for you, but it's right for me.
For me.
But that's what I'm saying. So we have to stop, everything because everything was created from somebody else created this word, or like these words that we speak right now, they were creative words. And there was meanings put behind these words, because every word has every word does not have the same meaning. One word has like multiple meanings, you know what I'm saying? So you can add your own meaning there, just like the Wikipedia. I don't believe had shit on Wikipedia, because you can go on to Wikipedia and add your own stuff into Wikipedia and say this is what it is.
Hold on. This is a reason why I'm doing that. Because you said words have different meanings. Words and stuff have different meanings. Ain't that the reason how debate started in the Bible? Because y'all on different frequencies and perspectives on what those scriptures are and what they say?
Yep.
We could be reading the same exact scripture, but you got different interpretation. Yep. That means we on two different frequencies. We on two different vibrations. That does not mean that I'm right and you're wrong. That just means our truths are not aligned in that moment to where we can agree.
Exactly. But and the thing is, again, and even if we're not agreeing, it's still agreeable.
It's still agreeable.
I'm just saying. It's still agreeable. You know what I'm saying? Because and the thing is, and to be upset about it, that's what gets me, is when you don't agree with what I say, and so you're mad because I'm not accepting your perspective on what it is that is true for you. It's true for you, and you're right, but it's not true for Shakitha. You know what I'm saying? It's not true for me.
Ain't that how wars start?
Exactly.
I'm just gonna be real. Like somebody don't
relationships, wars and relationships.
Yeah, wars and relationships. Because I don't see your perspective. All of a sudden, I'm an asshole, or I'm a bad boyfriend or girlfriend because I don't agree with the way that you do things.
But if it's right for you, live
it. Right for you. Live
in that truth. You know what I'm saying? Live in that truth, but don't be trying to force that truth on anybody else. And see, this is the thing that gets me is that when you're in relationships and you disagree, but I gotta compromise, that for me, why do I gotta compromise what I believe to make you feel some type of way when your feelings is your own feelings and I have absolutely no control over those?
That means I'll be lying to myself, compromising with something with your truth just to diminish my truth. That means I'll be lying to my damn self, and me lying to my damn self makes misery and creates a misery in my own hell, because I'm over here being a person of interest or a people pleaser to make sure you feel good while I'm walking on eggshells. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Make you feel good, trying to make you feel good about yourself. I'm like, look, I don't feel good about me. I'm like, and that's another thing to my that's what I'm saying. When I'm telling you, when I be reading these posts, that's why I don't be responding, because you gotta put others first before you gotta put no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm all in, and what putting other people first before myself got me absolutely nowhere. Because my question was, who was putting Shakitha first? Who was putting me first? Nobody. So again, let's go back to the Bible. Charity begins at home, then spreads abroad, meaning that, look, take care of me first.
Okay, what's the definition of charity?
Charity, love, love, charity is love, love.
Charity.
Okay?
He said, what did he say? He said, and what did he say? I think it was in Acts or Romans. I think it was in the book of Acts or Romans. It said that love covers a multitude of sins. Love covers a multitude of sins. And when you sinning,
so
sinning, we're gonna go there. Sinning.
What is that?
Sinning is you going against your own truth. Truth is what? Light. So when you diminishing your light, you sin against your own truth. So when you sit here being compromised, when you sit here compromising on for an external validation, diminishing your light, this is what we're doing in survival mode because we're not living. We're just constantly spinning the hamster wheel, not living our authentic selves, and we wonder why we're suffering. That means when you're sinning against yourself when you're suffering. Your truth. You are diminishing your truth. This is why diminishing your truth makes you suffer. Suffer means you are sinning against your own damn truth and your own damn authenticity, which this matrix is designed to create you living your authentic self, finding your authentic self. So you are in constant sin when you do not live your authentic truth. Just for the Bible folk, I'm just just saying, like when you thought, oh, I gotta do this. No, you don't. When you say I gotta, the minute I hear somebody say I gotta do this, that means I'm sinning to do this. I'm lying to do this. I'm destroying to do this. No, anything that I gotta destroy, lie, or hinder myself from doing, y'all can kiss my ass.
I'm telling you.
Like, I'm done with all that. That people pleasing shit. You in some misery going around people and you people pleasing people with different perspectives. So this person may not agree with the person that you kicking it with. So who you gonna please then? You gonna make somebody mad one way or the other.
So y'all might as well be mad.
You might as well have both of them mad for being you.
I mean, and the thing is, and the crazy part about that, essentially, is not them being mad at you, is being mad at themselves.
They're mad at themselves.
I mean, because the thing is, you creating this anger, you're creating this you creating this for what? And that's what I'm saying. It kind of goes back to this right here. You know, when we get upset, right? When we get upset, and I have to have conversations with myself. Okay, I don't know about nobody else, but I have conversations with Shakita. Why are you so upset with this situation right here? I mean, you know, you have the power to do or not do, right? I mean, you know, like I said, the alter ego comes out. Comes out, and I'm just like going off, okay? Just going completely off. And then I have to come back to myself and be like, okay, Shakita, you could have handled that a little bit different, right? You know, you got so upset, and then and like I tell people, you know, when I'm having these conversations, especially with a certain group of people, and I'll tell them, I say, you know, look, I said, you don't have to apologize for what I'm doing. I said, because it's all me. It's not you, it's me. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, you know. And the thing is, no matter if I feel like somebody's doing me bad or whatever the case may be, the thing is, I'm learning to accept it, not just one side of it, but accepting the whole. Accepting the whole. And we should get to that place, you know, because again, we talk about duality. You know, you got your wrong and your right, you got your good and your bad. So accept it all as a whole. And move on in love. I mean, so you know, it's just like, but yeah, am I sometimes not okay? Absolutely, I'm not. But It's okay not to be okay.
Okay.
But like I say, don't build a house and live in it. Okay.
Right.
So I mean, but the thing is, like, sometimes, and this goes back to, shaman. What do you say? Fuck forgiveness.
Yeah, fuck forgiveness.
I mean, and
I,
not
I,
and
hold on, Auntie. I just want to say this before you continue. I was a big believer in forgiveness. Big believer in it. I used to be like, hey,
forgive me.
forgive them, just move on, accept what they did, forgive them, let them be who they are. Just don't forgive them and yourself for allowing them. No, just accept the shit now.
Yeah,
Because
just
people go,
accept it.
just accept it. Like,
Yep.
I was a big believer in that shit. Like,
Exactly.
no,
So thing is, and then I turn some people off when I say that. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, they be like, forget. No, I don't forgive nobody. Somebody else, I said, I don't forgive nobody. It's like, it was that's what it was. Somebody sent me something and said something about forgiveness. I said, well, I don't forgive nobody. I said, no, I just accept it and keep it pushing. I said, because the thing is, the moment that we forgive somebody, it holds that person in a space. You know what I'm saying? Instead of releasing it, it's like, you're holding it, and it simply and they always come back. Well, I forgave them, and they still do it. Such and such. You know what I'm saying? So look, just accept it, move on, and we all free from this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the crazy part about forgiveness, when I read that, man, it really resonated with me when it said forgiveness holds a place with somebody being right and wrong.
Exactly.
You still like you're still connecting with duality when you are whole. So I don't forgive. I don't forgive for shit. Like, hey, you did. Do you like? Go ahead. Do you think? Like,
exactly.
Do you think? I mean, like,
look, I just accept it and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
The most beautiful thing I learned about acceptance, it helped me detach in so many shit that I had held on to for years, bro. Like,
exactly.
I was just sitting here like, oh no, I said what you did, just all right, bro.
Okay.
We just keep it. It's whatever. Yeah. It's like you ain't. I'm like, and what? And then once you did it and you let the detachment go, you look at yourself like, damn, it was that easy.
I know, and it feels so good though.
It feels so good. Like I was in here like, damn, it was that easy. Huh. Shit, I made this shit hard. Damn.
Exactly.
Like, damn, I made this shit. Okay, cool. Now people, man, I didn't go to high school. No trip. Like,
I mean, and then the thing is, look, because and the beautiful part about that is, like, when you accept it, you don't have to keep replaying it over and over and over and over. It's like, it never goes away. Oh well, and then you just keep playing that. I mean, and all it does is just bring old stuff back.
Yeah. That's why it was so easy. Like, I was going through all my, like, you know what that does for inner child healing? Where you can just go back and accept a lot that has happened in your childhood. Like, oh, I can see what happened with that. You know what? I accept that. We good. We gonna move forward. We grown from that. I accept that. You know what? That's good. I feel what and you don't have to like whenever something happens or you get in a scenario where you see some shit, like the triggers ain't even there. Like the triggers ain't even there. Like you just oh shit. Like I just look like, huh. Bad. I like my dude. I mean, I can see where I experienced this. It just don't bother you. It just don't even like. It's not even. It's like what they say. The seal for forgetfulness. It's just
exactly. Yeah. I mean, because you think about you think about when you think about forgiveness, right? So it's like, oh, you can forgive, but you never forget. You heard people say, right? I forgive, but I ain't gonna forget what you did. Right. I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget, right?
Like for me, like when people say, "Oh yeah, I forgive you," but I ain't gonna forget. I'm like, bro, if I accepted what you did, and you come to me weeks later talking about some shit, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah. Like that. Because here's the thing: what do I look like keeping something that I allow you to do to that I allow you to do to myself in my archives? What the fuck do I look like doing that? What power do I look like giving you this to keep that in my archives?
Right.
Like I'm already evolving, bro. I ain't got no time. Let's hold on to this and stunt my growth.
Well, that's
Like
true.
what's the point? Like what energy you taking more energy keeping it there like that rope. You holding on to a wool rope, knowing it's tightening, tightening, tightening. It's about to bleed. You bleeding all over the rope. You about to break your hand trying to hold on to something, and you can just easily it's like, you know what? I accept it. There's that rope right there. Here you go. I accept it.
Okay.
Do you think? That's the point. Like, oh man, I'm like y'all holding. I know it's people out. I know it's people out there holding grudges on me. But hey, that's their journey.
Exactly. I mean,
That's
you
their
have
journey. You over here holding the same grudge with them that they haven't even solved with themselves, and you knew yourself. You already move on, but you hold on to it because somebody else's ego holding on to it. You doing yourself a disservice. What the fuck are you
man.
doing?
I remember when I was. I think I had to be. I was in middle school, and I never really been a cliquish person. Oh, this is my clique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you know how cliques are. Oh, if they mad at one person, you got to be mad. That was not ever me. And I can recall. I think I got upset with somebody. And I was mad at them forever, holding a grudge and
Yeah.
all kind of stuff. And I'm like, and the thing is, and here's the thing: when you do that, that person moving on with their life, they ain't even thinking about you.
And then this why I
They
couldn't.
ain't
This
even
one,
thinking about. They're not even thinking about you.
and honestly, that's why I could never understand bitter fucking people for the life of me. You really going out your way to destroy somebody else's life that ain't got no memory, no contact to you, ain't even thinking about you, ain't even caring about your dirty draws, and you sitting out there going out of your way to go destroy somebody else's life. The same energy you don't pour into destroying somebody else's life, you can't do it your own. Your ass got to be the biggest NPC on the face of this fucking planet to me. I'm just gonna be real, like there is no way I'm about to be sitting here thinking about you, reminiscing about you, crying over you, and you don't. And that person already, that's like me thinking, that's like me being Forrest Gump. I thought about Jenny all the time. Jenny. And Jenny going around getting dumped on, having diseases and everything else. Jenny ain't even thinking about Forrest.
Mm-mm.
And Forrest took all that time. Every time I thought about the sunrise, I thought about Jenny. No, the hell no, I didn't. It's too much world and too much life for me out here to be bitter off one person. Matter of fact, giving my power over to one person that ain't even thinking about my power ain't even being floated out here. What is your purpose? What is the purpose?
Exactly.
Like
It's
that's why I can't stand them. That's why I can't stand them damn posts and reels. Would you beat your ex for $800 million? Would you do this to your ex for $1 billion? And I'm like, y'all go heal. Go fucking heal.
real, for
Like
real.
I'm like, if y'all willing to harm another human being because you ain't healed, you worse than the human being that harmed you. Because you're willing to put a price on your soul, your power, your morals, your character, on who you are as a person. Because another motherfucker hurt you that you allowed to hurt you.
And that's the thing is like
I don't know.
but let's get to going to the root of why these things actually happen, because it's belief systems though. It goes back to belief systems, because thing is and like I said, I have to use myself, being married and you know knowing, hear me, knowing that you saw red flags in the beginning, but then in your mind, instead of seeing the person for their whole selves,
Oh,
you only see one side. You want to see the good side. You ignoring the bad side, you know. But we but in duality, okay. Oh, I like this side of the person. I'm gonna just ignore this one over here. Except in the whole, you know. So and so you know you put yourself through things that you don't even have to go through. You know what I'm saying? I mean, instead of saying, hey, you know what? I don't think we're a good fit because the thing is, and you said best, it's like, you know, when we go through these things and it's like, you know, it's a reflection of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And so we stay in these things, but then I like saying, going back to belief system, you have these people in your ear, these people, oh, well, you just work it out, you know, and God don't honor divorces, and God don't, what do you mean?
God can care less if your ass was divorced or not. God didn't make these rules.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
and that's what I'm saying. You know, that is the stupidest rule that you ever can have. And like,
My
why would
thing
you
is,
stay in a situation, you know, you get, especially when you get your ass kicked. Okay. I mean, you stay in there because you got these people. Well, you need to work it out. Y'all need to go get some counseling. Or y'all need to do this. Okay. I mean, but you're listening to somebody who, what, they're not married now. So what did you do? You mean to tell me you stayed, but you telling me to stay in this bad relationship?
that's like somebody with 4 divorces telling me to stay in the one marriage that I've been in, but you have 4 divorces. You're going to try to tell me to stay in something you couldn't stay in. That's like what I'm gonna say.
Even
I'm
if
a
you have one divorce.
yeah. Like Auntie, I'm gonna say it again. My favorite line, and this man is Illuminati all himself. But here's the thing: we got our own views with the Illuminati, but we ain't gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. But from Jay-Z himself, the camel himself, he said this line, and I say it all the time. He says, "And as for the critics, tell me I don't get it. Everybody can tell you how to do it, but never did it."
Mm, that's true. That's true. That is a true statement, though. It is true.
Like,
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you.
like,
I was listening to a smart man today, this morning. I never knew how fucking smart Cat Williams was.
oh yeah, Cat Williams is brilliant.
Oh my
That
God.
man, that man, that man's that man IQ is insane. Is insane. Yes, very
Oh my
insane.
God. He at 3 years old, mind you, reading. He read the whole complete encyclopedia.
Yeah,
And not only that, left his mom and dad's house at the age of 13, 12, 13. And I haven't even finished
oh yeah. Oh,
the whole conversation. I
you
was
in for a
like, man,
ride.
this man is so freaking enlightened. Let me
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Cat
Oh,
Williams is way beyond. Like yeah, Cat Williams
look,
way beyond,
look.
way
Look,
beyond.
and I love how, you know, when the guy was talking to him, and he says, so you he says I didn't say that. That ain't what I said. he says no, I said me and my dad had an altercation.
Yes.
He said we had an altercation. He did not put me out. He said I left. He says, and the thing is, he said, and it makes it, you know, I left because I'm not gonna be in somebody's house that I'm not gonna, basically in so many words, than what he said. So don't quote me on this. I'm not gonna be following their rules and I go against what they say. You know,
Yeah.
so he left, them saved up $2,500, got in a 18-wheeler and went to Miami, Florida. Okay, lived in the park. He got up every day, went to the library to
Yep.
keep his mind, you know, going, learning. Then what he say? Then he what? He went out, stole radios out the trucks, and went and sold them and made money. He said he made what? $2,000 what in a day?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so the man is fucking smart, and that's what I said. He says, "I have no reason to lie."
That's why my auntie, I was like, why would I? That and when people like Dang, man, you just like straight up honest. Like that's your problem. The people that really gotta hide things from them, hide things from people are really hiding shit from themselves.
Exactly, and what it is because it's what it's called external validation.
Nation.
You want someone to validate. You want the validation of people, so you create shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't give a
I mean,
damn about what
I
y'all
mean, validate yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, learn to validate who you are,
are.
being who you want to be, not being what somebody else wants you to be. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I be listening to people now, mind you, it's some very, very, very. When I tell you some people that I follow very smart, but there's some things that I don't fucking agree with them.
Yeah.
I simply, especially like, I'm not doing shit for the people. That's like, give the people what they want. You know what? No, I'm gonna give me what I want. I said
I
so.
never. They go one of them sayings again. They go
Give
one
the
of them
people what
sayings.
they want.
Give the people what they want. I'm like, they came to see me.
I'm like, so
I'm like,
why
they
am
came
I
to see
again?
me. I'm
And
giving
it's
them
almost like, again, it's almost like, you dimming your light for everybody else
everybody
wanting to
else.
fucking validate what you do. And that's why then you wonder why all these people, these influencers committing suicide because they giving the people what they
What they
want.
want.
And they're not happy with that
Happy.
shit.
Now you
I
see
mean,
people.
so meaning that you're not fucking happy with your life. Change that shit. You don't have to do shit for nobody. You
Man.
don't have to get validation from nobody.
But that,
Validate your damn self. I'm telling you, look, you create the life that you want. I mean, look, if you lose every last one of them damn followers, who gives a shit? You still got your life.
my thing is, my thing is that's a way just keeping your ass in the matrix anyway. External
Okay, come on.
external validation keeps your ass in the matrix anyway because
Being enslaved to it.
you were enslaved by fame, attention, and illusionary monopoly money. Like this shit monopoly money to me. Like what the fuck I look like being enslaved to monopoly money? Like
I
it's all
mean,
like I can go in the forest right now and go do the same shit that ancestors was doing years ago. Matter of fact, that's what I wanted to talk about when you said the storehouse and the meat part. Back then they was doing the barter system. They didn't even have no money back then. The fuck y'all talking about? They had some money. Ain't nobody had no money back then. Everybody was going living off the barter system, trading. So
yeah,
how the hell was you? How the hell was anybody talking about? Oh, I need to put 10% of my money in here, 15% of my money in here. When back then that was the bar. No, here's the thing: y'all going off the Bible, right? Y'all doing everything the Bible was supposed to tell y'all to do, but y'all want to manipulate. There go their word again. Y'all want to manipulate how y'all supposed to get y'all monetary value. No, if y'all gonna do it strictly from the book, do it strictly from the book. Don't sit here and pick and choose, and you pick and choose what you want to do, and then call me a hypocrite for not following the same shit you not following.
exactly. But let's go back though. They had shekels.
Chuckles.
that was their form of money. It was shekels. And they had silver and they had gold. Okay, they had silver and gold. I mean, but where did it come from? It come from the earth, right?
Came from Earth.
Come from the earth. So so they and when we talk about and when we talk about tithes, and the only time that you really see money associated with tithes, let's go there, and that's over in I believe in the Kings. Okay, it's over in the Kings, right? And so the only time that you really associate money with tithes is that like when they had a long journey, when they was getting ready to move, right?
Yep.
And they sold everything. Hear me, everything that they had. They bound the money in their hand, right? They bound it in their hand.
Yeah.
And when they got to the place where they was gonna settle, right?
Yep.
They bought whatever their hearts desired. Hear me. They bought whatever their hearts desired, whatever their hearts desired. Not what somebody told them that they had to buy. What
Yep.
they said, what they had to buy. Nobody tell them what they had to buy, what they hearts desire. Because we have desires, guys. We have desires that the things that we want. So they did that. And guess what? When they bought that, and you know what they did? After they got everything, they made a feast. They sat down, and guess what they did? They ate the tithe. ate the tithe. They ate it. You feel me? They ate it. And then there was what? And then hear me. There was a year of the tithes, right? There was a year of the tithes. And mind you, now, if we want to get really, really, really deep within this thing, now, my question is, are you a Levite? It's like, I'll wait. Are you a Levite?
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying, but so basically, and the thing is, there was a year of tithes, and the thing is, they were their corn, meal, cattle, whatever they had, right? And the seventh year of the tithe, they gave it to the Levites, and and because why? Because the Levites are the ones that did the order of the service in the tabernacle, because they did not work. So so now you can relate this over to the people in the building. You know, the pastors, you know, if they ain't working, you know, you can have the year of tithes, you know, on the 7th year, you know, bring all that stuff and, you know, make sure they got some food and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, and make sure they eat because they're doing the order service in the tabernacle. But, you know, there ain't no tabernacle because there's some synagogues. But anyway, so, but anyway, that was a joke. Okay. For real, though. For real joke. But it's,
Snap, bro. I'm sorry, I had to laugh on that one.
But anyway, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, so don't get it twisted. Look, I done studied it, okay? So meaning that, so don't get manipulative in believing this stuff, because the thing is, like I said, is the thing is when it all boils down to it, it's about money. And it's about control. I mean, and at the end of that's all it is. And the thing is, you got to wake up and take control of your own damn life, okay? Right. Stop putting your life in the hands of a man who don't give a fuck about you.
My thing is,
the only thing they give a fuck about is what you can do for them. I said the thing is that, I mean, now mind you, I'm not saying if you have a heart to do what you do, then do it, but let it not be under manipulation or control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, go ahead.
No, I crack up definitely when this goes back to when you said you just said do what you want to do, but I'm just saying in general. Putting in general, we put our lives in the hands of the government, and then wonder why shit go wrong, because you don't even want to do it yourself. And then you want to blame for somebody else why shit ain't working, because they doing it through the perspective what works for them. And that shit don't even work. They doing shit from the perspective that works for them. Knowing whatever they doing ain't working for you, but y'all continues the same 4-year cycle that y'all been doing for eons and centuries. And then y'all want different results. And y'all expecting different results with the same shit y'all been doing for 4 years. Insanity.
so basically, really essentially, you have to change that cycle, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can walk the shoes of anybody that you read in the Bible, you good. I said, I'm gonna tell you right now, the shoes too small for me because I got some big feet. Okay,
right.
I mean, I can't walk in them shoes because my feet hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right. The shoes too little, so I can't walk in them. I'm telling you right now, the shoes is too little. I can't walk in them, and the thing is, and I'm not trying to. Matter of fact, I try to. And the thing is, it puts you so in bondage to somebody else's way of thinking. And what you say is thinking.
Stinking thinking.
I said, so the thing is, I choose, and this is just me, I choose not to no longer live that way. So, when a person asks me about Jesus, asks me about God, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm sure if that, whatever the Bible say, yeah, it is. It is. It is what it is. Yep. I said, for me, it's not.
It's just not for me. I told her, I was like, like one of my friends, I talked about that. She was asking me about my relationship with God and everything else. I said, my relationship with God is straight.
Exactly.
Like my relationship, like my relationship with God is good. Like, what do you like? I just don't revisit the same things I used to revisit.
Exactly.
There's just not no. Like it really isn't a point for me to do that. It's not really resonating in my soul to do that.
And and to be where I am right now, I feel more liberated than I did when I was believing all that.
Right, right. I'm like, look, man. Like my thing is, like I said, if we're supposed to be in everything and it's supposed to be in everything, life, life and everything that I could create or vision, anything anything I can create myself is going to give me a lesson. It's going to teach me a lesson. It's going to
Absolutely.
show me and give me the power and the responsibility of why I created it, the purpose or the intent of my creation, because everything is deeper. Everything can become deeper unless you allow that. When you allow that. My thing is we let so much external bullshit, indoctrinations, belief systems get us to a fucking point to where, oh, this is it. Because this person and 50 other old men came together and said, this was it. Listen to me. Um, I don't know those. I don't know these people. I don't have no recollection of these people. My journey was my journey. And if my journey and my soul said we ain't going that direction, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going that direction.
Exactly.
Like I said, myself know myself better than what external source will ever tell me. How external source gonna tell you who you are when you live in you every day?
And I wanna because it just came to me, and this is like in your Bible, okay? It's a it's a scripture in there said that actually says that you're gonna have a new name, a whole new body. So that tells you that for me, it tells me ain't no heaven, no hell. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I said, because if it's a continual cycle, I'm gonna come back with a new name, a new body. I'm not going to be the same. A new name, a new body. Every time I leave anytime you leave this biological spacesuit, no matter what biological spacesuit you in that dimension, you're coming back in a different one. I said, so the thing is, it's like that's why I believe this Shakita, this ain't this Shakita, that's why I believe it's eternal life.
yes,
Because life is eternal, there's no ending to it.
right.
I'm
But
just
they gave me our eternal life like it's supposed to be mimosas on the beach. Y'all supposed to be chilling and playing tetherball with Jesus and everything else. But like, don't you know this is a everlasting? This is a everlasting. And people keep thinking you're going to come back human. Do you know how many beings we can come back as rocks, birds,
saying.
water, six
but,
six
but here's the
armed
deal though.
aliens?
But
Like,
here's the deal though.
but here's the deal with that. You choose it.
That
You
part.
choose how you come
That's the
back.
deal. Yeah.
You choose how you come back. You think, oh, I just want to know how it feels to be water for a day.
And like my
You,
granddaughter told my daughter, I chose you.
we already know
But
who
we
that
choose
is.
our parents.
Yeah, we already know who that is, though. We already know who that is. My little grand, what's that? My great cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Um, we knew she reincarnated. We already know what soul in that body.
You know both of those. The two little
Yeah,
oh yeah, both of them.
we
Yeah.
know who souls is in that body. I was like, why? I wanted to, when I see, I was like, why did you come back? I just want to know why did you choose to come back at this point? You must have known something we don't know. Like seeing this, you must have known something we don't.
But just like your Bible say, out of the mouth
Mouth
of
the
babes.
babes. I'll have a whole conversation with a whole newborn. People think I'll be crazy. Like, what you talking about? Tell me, teach me.
Because they coming already knowing.
I already know it. Like,
But see, people don't even understand that because I was that I don't know if you saw that video where that little girl talking about. I had a dream I married a girl. They talking about, oh, she don't know what she talking about. Yes, she do. So I'm marrying a girl. So no, I'm married. She was insistent. I'm marrying a girl. So she don't know what she talking about. Yes, she do.
Like, and here's the thing: y'all be the y'all be the first, and then we be on the planet first ones to condemn some shit off of some belief systems and indoctrinations, and that baby telling you outright that none of that shit matter. None of this shit matter. That's why I like when I see them. I'm like, you do what you want to do, baby.
Exactly.
I still support you. I got you. Just don't disrespect nobody. Don't harm nobody. We ain't got no problems.
Exactly. I'm like, so. I mean, and of course, this is where the program start.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's where you go. When you get older, we're not depart from it.
Like my thing is, we departed from all the lies that we done fucking indoctrinated. Y'all done trained them that way where we should go. They did. We done been trained for. Do you hear the gaslighting and manipulation in that scripture by itself? Train them the way they should go, and they shall not depart from it. Train them. Train sound like slavery to me.
Well, oh man, did you get that video that I sent you?
Which one?
About yelling at your children.
Yep.
On your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, but what it causes triggers in their life later on in their life. And the thing is that I'm guilty of that. Okay. Because what? Generational belief systems, and beat them, they won't die. That's what the Bible says. Beat them, they won't die.
They say slaves obey your masters too. So
yeah.
Like I said, you better.
So that's what I'm saying.
You better pick and choose who you.
To me, there's a lot of contradictory in the Bible. Okay,
it ain't contradictory to me, Auntie. It's two different people talking in the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of.
It's two different people. You believe in the God that say this? I'm like, which guy? It's 15 of them that wrote it.
Ooh, yeah, you got a point there. You got a point.
There's 15 different guys that wrote it. So which one are you following? He said false idols. So which idol are you following?
Ooh. That's good. That's good.
That's good. Saying, like that says the same what gods and idols they gave you your justice system, your indoctrinations, your belief systems, your history. That's why it's called his story.
His story.
His
look
story.
Now you make see the tail say his story over mine. His story will be his story, and my story is a waste of time. Y'all need to go listen to that song. It actually makes some sense. Because it says why do we have to be misused? Yep. His story. I mean, so his story over mine. His story will be his story.
It will be his
My story, according to you, is a waste of time. So I'm just saying. Now I have to go listen to some of their stuff.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Like, you can continue to let the Matrix give you indoctrinations and enslave you and continue to give you BS. Because here's the thing, Sally, and like what do you say? What done for his bad is for his good. What happened for his bad is for his good. Whatever they use for bad, he used it for good. I'm like, we can say that about social media.
That's what I'm saying. The stupidest. That's
the stupidest shit you can think of.
I mean,
it's It's just like, oh, we just go along with it too. We just it's in here. That's why it's in here.
Well, it was created. It was bad, but it was created for my good. Why come it just couldn't be created for your good
You're
from the beginning?
good. I'm like, and created for who's bad in the first place? Because if it was bad for them that wrote that, if it was bad for the people that wrote that in the first place, it shouldn't have resonated with your ass in the first place. They was already doing something against their authentic selves in the first place by doing something that was bad for them and their authentic selves in the first fucking place.
I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying.
Like,
We touched. As a matter of fact, we touched on this, I believe, yesterday when it said, how the Bible came about. It was inspired by God. Yeah, multiple gods. 15 of them.
15 of them. Yeah. The Council of Nicaea, those 15 ones. And then a crazy dude named King James that enforced it. That guy too.
I mean, then you got James Darby who inserted some stuff that was a cliff note.
Yeah, a cliff note.
That's what I'm saying. But if you go back to the original writers and see, what we have to understand is that the Bible has been manipulated, y'all. I mean, it's been manipulated because it's not even the original text.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you have to understand that this is, like I said, the Bible was written by, 15 different people.
15 different people.
And it's been changed from the original text to keep you in control.
By the same people that's writing that, that's by the same people right now that's walking this damn earth to keep me all in the fear and control. And y'all say, oh, I believe in
government.
I believe in them. You're gonna believe in the same motherfuckers that keep y'all indoctrinated and enslaved.
So that's what I'm saying. And this is why you say, oh, the Bible's been here and it's going to stand the test of time. It's because you got so many people believing the BS. I said, and then you're not really, can you go back and find the original text? Go find the original text, and I promise you, it's not going to read not even half the shit that you reading right now.
Not even a fourth of it. There ain't even going to be an eighth of it.
Because it's been what say, don't add or take away. Man, the Bible has been added to, taken away from. The hidden stuff. So the thing is, you think about it, it's not the original text. Even if it was the original text, it still was written by what? A man.
I got something about that when it said don't add or take away, right? If you ain't supposed to add or take away from the Bible, why y'all got 8 different versions of the Bible?
Exactly.
You got 8 different versions and different translations of the Bible. Where and you have proof with those texts that, wait a minute, this scripture ain't even in this Bible. And they telling y'all don't add or take away, and they've been doing it in front of y'all faces for the last 400 years.
But then you still want to believe it.
And you still want to believe it.
That this is the end all and be all.
End all be all, right? I just got one word, 2 words to say. The Sumerian tablets. Man. Bro. Y'all in for a rude awakening with those shits. Rude awakening. Because that's where the National Guard is in Oklahoma City right now.
Okay.
They keep thinking, oh, it's gonna be something solar eclipse. Hell no. They've been telling y'all the whole time. That's why they tell y'all aliens was real. Y'all understand? People don't understand what's going to come out here. And the Nokia will be here. They're going to be here. Oh, they already on their way. Nibiru and all that little planet that they never told y'all about until now, because they got no choice but to tell y'all now, and they hiding in their little bunkers and shit. I'm just sitting here like this. Get your popcorn ready. And I don't even need popcorn. Get that shit ready. Because it's about to be fun. I must say it like this, since we're in this realm of duality. In order for peace to come, it has to be chaos. But chaos didn't ever have to come if we was in our authentic selves.
True that.
But now the wheels is turned, the wheels of motion is turned so much to the point that we can't stop the gears. And all they've been telling us to do this whole time was live within you, live within you, live within you. We couldn't even do the simplest shit. The simplest thing. Golden rule. Love each other as we love ourselves.
But some people don't even love that damn
And
self. So
people
how you
don't
gonna
even
love
love their damn self.
yourself?
Love, but so that's why he said love source as you love yourself. But you don't even know who source is because source is you.
Mm.
When will we love the earth as much as we love ourselves? So now, when the mythical creatures come and do what we need to do, because they already on this planet, by the way.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
keep thinking this fucking outer space and shit. What you think they got this big ass ice wall that's been covering our asses for the last
Come
fucking
on.
years. But
Okay.
now that shit is melting and falling apart. It's bleeding, literally bleeding. The ice wall is bleeding because it's a living organism that people don't really fucking understand that part. But yeah, that ice wall is a living organism that is bleeding and melting all over the place because humans just love to destroy shit and destroy and manipulate shit to things that they don't understand. But now we finna get a rude awakening that we ain't the only motherfuckers walking around this fucking planet, this rock. Because there's nothing outside of this. There's nothing. Nothing. And we're finna find that shit out real quick.
Yep.
Real quick. And all I'm gonna do, they're like, you ain't scared? Hell no.
Why?
No. Why? And if you can run, where the hell would you go?
Right. Oh, sure that.
You might as well be living your best life. Wiser, live your best life. Because there was no rules or regulations of you not living your best life. We put that shit on ourselves.
Yep.
When somebody told you, oh, we gotta live like this, says who? Who the fuck was you? He don't pay my bills. The
Remember
person that wrote,
I'm grown.
I'm grown. Ain't nobody telling me what to do. You listen to the government every fucking day. They tell your ass, well, you listen to mama and daddy government every day. They tell your asses what to do every day. And here you're there at a fair. Like I said, they the grasshoppers. This is the bug's life. The government is the grasshoppers. We the ants.
We got rule them.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 101 to 1. And if we ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. Told your ass that in a Disney movie, your ass didn't still listen. They have to tell y'all the truth. They have to tell y'all the truth for you to consent. They have to tell you. One thing they manipulated, predictive programming, they put in your movies, they put in your TV shows, they put the truth smack right there in your face. Oh, it's just entertainment.
Yep.
All right. You see that same alien that you seen on The Simpsons come down and slap your ass with a green tentacle. Oh, I didn't think that was real. Yeah, you did. You knew it was real. It's that red flag you wanted to ignore.
Yep.
So have fun with the shit. Because I'll be sitting right here while global warming, which ain't nothing but the Antarctica going right back to where it's supposed to be, the Garden of Eden, by the way. Because that's what that is. It's the Garden of Eden. That's what the fucking Antarctica is. It's Garden of Eden. It's no fucking. They discovered that shit in fucking 1945 under the dude named Admiral Byrd. He seen luscious trees and big ass fruits and natural resources that they couldn't even tell, and they killed his ass for doing it, for blabbermouthing, whistleblowing. Antarctica is nothing.
And the crazy thing is, and this is the thing, they keep everything hush just to keep you in control.
Yeah, and here's the thing: we just comply by it. We outnumber them, but we just comply by it. Oh, he got killed for saying too much. See. This is why you don't say. I'm like, we outnumber the very same motherfuckers that's trying to keep it hush hush. Why in the hell you not doing nothing?
And then got them put in fear.
Remember what they said: if you can't make them smart, make them strong. Because they know you weren't gonna think for yourself.
Nope. They know you weren't gonna read shit either.
You ain't gonna read shit either. They put it. How do you I always say, how you keep anybody from knowing their true power? You put it in the book. How you keep knowledge from somebody? You put it in the book.
Yeah.
Why you think technology is a fucking distraction? They know you ain't gonna read shit.
Yep.
They got library. They keep libraries open. Like it's a complete mockery. They keep libraries open because all the enlightenment is right at the library, and your ass is not gonna step in it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that made me think. When's the last time I've been in the library besides Barnes and Nobles?
I went to a library 3 days ago.
No, I said besides Barnes and Nobles. That's the
Barnes and
library.
Noble. And the crazy part, they making you pay for knowledge.
I
That
know.
shit crazy. That's why I be laughing at colleges. Oh, you gonna pay? I gotta pay for enlightenment you stole. The fuck that sound like to me?
Man, that's deep right there. That's
I
so
gotta pay for something you
so true and
stole.
profound.
That's why I keep it. Oh, this is my land. I'm like, nigga, this land was here before you came here. It's gonna be here after you die. How your piece of paper gonna tell me where the fuck I can't stand?
That part.
And we just comply by it. That's how the first people got here. They came to somebody else and went, this piece of paper said I own this. But the dude that's on the other side of the dialogue have to consent to it. Okay, let me move.
Okay, so my thing is, okay, so you can just generate a piece of paper to say it's
You can
yours?
change it. Yeah, that's ain't that what money is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I got $1 million. That means I can afford this. This shit came from the earth. Why the fuck do I gotta pay for this? Huh? You making us pay for grapes? I'm like Orlando Brown on that damn. You making us pay for grapes? Pay for water? Shit that was given to us on this earth for free?
I mean, and then what?
Like,
Then the reason that we're paying for it because they poison it so they can filter it.
that right. And then you paying for poison. Then we paying for poison. That's crazy. They poison the food. They parasites all over the food. You see what they do? Oh, you see how that? Did you, Auntie? Did you read what they was going to do to the vegetables? Now you don't want to take the vaccine, so now they're gonna put the vaccine in your vegetables,
Mm.
and then they're gonna put a medical code on there, so you'll know.
That's the RFD. That's why anybody took that shot, they can identify your ass.
I'm walking around here unknown. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying. Those who took, I'm telling you, those I promise they probably can run something over your ass right now and say, oh yeah, you got the shot. They got shot because it was a matter of fact, it reminded me of that movie. I cannot remember what it was called, but they had you had the ones that took the, I'm gonna call it the mark. Let me just say use. I'm gonna
The mark.
Took the mark, and all they had to do was scan their wrist and know who had it and who didn't. I mean, they had to scan to like buy their food and everything. So, but it was these group of people that grew all their stuff, and they just kept moving from place to place because they wasn't supposed to get caught up in all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's like martial law. Let me just the word martial law. I mean, they already tried to run that when COVID hit, when they
you're right.
World
when I was still outside walking around.
I mean, heck, I was still out. So
I was still outside walking around. They were like, "Sir, we go." I'm like, I didn't comply to this. I didn't consent to this. You talk to the people that you put in fear. I'm not in that frequency. Excuse me. Walked off. Like, nah. Like, you supposed to walk like you protected. You walk with protection because you are protection. You are this. I'm like, I created you. You only exist because I created you.
Come on.
Like, what? Like, nah. Y'all, nah. So get ready, because it's gonna be fun. That's why, like, Auntie, don't you just got this? I'm gonna do some personal dialogue because you just got this feeling, man. You just been sitting here, you be having this feeling that you want to do everything but not do shit at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Really
Like,
too.
like you got, you know, what it's like a flurry, like it's like a rushing feeling in your spirit, but it's just like, nah, you ain't gotta do nothing. But at the same time, your spirit's like, nah, calm down. Nope.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Right.
Just wait. That's what I've been on. I've just been on this. Just wait. Just wait. You're gonna see, just wait. Like I don't have the need to do anything. Nothing.
And it's funny as you say because it's like that's me being in the house. I'm like I don't mind being here.
You're in the house. I don't.
Like, and you can think of everything that you could possibly be doing. Be like, well, I don't even want to do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
like yesterday, I was supposed to went bowling, and it's like, okay, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go in here and take a nap, right? Go take me a nap, and I'll be prepared. Man, I got completely undressed. And got completely undressed. And then so I get the phone call. Nobody, y'all going bowling? You didn't get my text. Nobody responded. It wasn't meant for me to go because I didn't even hear my phone go off. Because I'm in there chilling. I mean, I'm telling you, this is my sacred space, okay? I'm like, and it's just, I get in here and I'm just so at peace. I'm just so at peace being right here. But like I said, but everything that I think I could be doing, I'm just gonna sit here.
Sit here, Aunt. Okay, so I know I'm on the same page because I'm like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to karaoke. Man, I get to 9 o'clock. I'm like, nah, I'm straight.
Exactly.
Like, nah,
Exactly. I mean,
like, I'm good. Like, it's like.
I mean, I'll tell you, if I didn't have to send these people their stuff back yesterday,
yeah,
I would have been in the house.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, I mean, it's just like and I'm gonna tell you, I'm at this place, and I share this with you. It's like, you ain't gonna make me do nothing that I don't want to do. I got that phone call talking about well, we need you to do inventory this weekend. No, I'm not. I'm not doing inventory. I said, what you can do is send me an email, and then I'll send you these serial numbers off these printers. I said, because I'm not doing it on the weekend because I already got plans. Yeah, I said, you're not going to plan anything for me.
Right. That's my job, like I said, my old job tried to do that shit in Colorado. Like on that well, yeah, we're gonna need you to be on call. I was like, nah, bro, that ain't happening. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing for a maybe that you need me. Like, no, I got other stuff I gotta do. Like, I'm not gonna defer my life to to a place that I could be replacing any day. Like, I'm good. You are a means to an end. I'm sorry.
Okay, because I promise you,
Like,
if I'm gone today, if you let me go today, you already got
me replaced.
I'm already been replaced. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not a priority to you. So, and that's what I'm saying. I'm a priority to myself. I'm like, and that's what I told them. I'm like, they thought they was bribing me with money to talking about, well, this paying $50 an hour and you can make about $200-$300. I don't care. I ain't going. I'm like,
my thing is like,
then the other dude's like, well, this is $400. You want to sit in the house? Yes, I do. Yep. Like, yes, I do. Talking about, well, you ain't gonna make. I said, you're not the only place I can make money. Make money. I said, so don't come with me with this bull. Like, okay, you're my only option. I was like, no, I can go make the same money doing something else. I said, so really, don't come telling me, oh, well, you're just gonna sit in. Yes, I am. I said, and then when I broke down the dollar amount, I said, really? I said, let me tell you something. I said, for one, let me tell you this. I said, what you're trying to pay me to go do these jobs, I can make quadruple that. Right. I said, so really? I said, no, I'll stay at home. I said, because one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, if I tell you I don't feel good and you still keep calling me, talking about go, no, you don't care about me. But I care about me. I said, my health is my wealth. So no amount of money is gonna make me get up and go against what my body's telling me. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like that's why, Auntie. This is why I said this is where this gears of motion keep running, because this is the same individuals that's complaining about how life is hard, but y'all selling y'all value over a piece of over $1 because of y'all situations that we placed ourselves in. Like
Mm-hmm.
we sit here and allow an external illusion to have control over everybody else's lives, over everybody's lives, and then want to turn around and say, "Well, you got to do what we got to do because it's life." I'm like, "You made life this way."
Yep. I mean, because I'm telling, I'm not getting up doing
I'm not getting
anything
doing
that,
shit
that
for
I don't
nobody.
want to do.
Like I'm not, if I ain't gonna do it, I don't want to do it. That's all it is.
I'm like, that's what I'm saying. And it's not, in some cases it can be about the money, but in most cases, when it comes to my health, shoot, it ain't
Nah,
about the money, it's about my
it's
health.
about my health.
Like, so I'm not getting up. I don't, and I'm not moving. I mean, I put my phone on do not disturb because they called me like 15 times.
Right.
15 times back to back. And then when I wasn't responding, then they started sending me messages. Like, and I
But
told myself, and see, the thing is, and this is me, I'm telling myself, look, go get another technician. I'm not the only person that can do this job. Go get them. Well, the thing is, well, you requested, I don't care. Well, go tell them to request somebody else because I'm not going.
oh, here's the crazy part with that is when I hear Josh talking about, you need to find your replacement. No, the fuck I don't. That's your job.
Oh
Like,
man,
like when they
that's
like, you
why I
need to
told
find.
my daughter that.
Like somebody said, uh, oh well, I'm taking the day off. Well, you need to find your replacement before you can. I'm like, no, I don't. That's your job. I just informed you I'm not gonna be there.
Exactly. Matter
What
of fact,
you talking about? Like,
that's what somebody told my that's what they
like
told my
what?
daughter on her job. Talking about, well, if you're gonna be calling, you're gonna have to find somebody to replace. She's like, that ain't my job. She said, that is not my job. She says, I'm not a lead.
Right,
I just work at this house. And if I'm not gonna be here, that's your job. You're the manager. You supposed to find somebody to replace me because
right.
I'm not gonna be here.
That's what I said. Well, that's when they talking about, oh, we need to stay later because we behind on her. I'm not staying later.
Man,
Like
that's what I said,
my,
man.
I, I'm not staying later. My job is from 8 to 3. 8 to 3.
Look, that's why
Like,
you
what are
need
you
to watch
talking
the
about?
Dark Alchemy.
Right. Like, I'm like, you talking about we need to stay later. I'll be like, no, no, you need to stay later. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not finna overwork or break my body down because you inadequate to find workers or hire somebody. That's your job. You
Exactly.
gave me this time from this time. I'm not required to do anything beyond this time unless I
And,
feel like it.
and that's the thing. See, this is when you start respecting your value and your worth. When you start appreciating who you are, because like I tell them in a minute, I said, you know what? I said, you don't appreciate or value me as much as I do myself.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you don't appreciate and value me at all. I said, but because of who I am, because I love me, I'm not going.
That man, like I said, then you had the NPCs. See, that's just laziness. And I'm like, no, that's just slavery. I'm sorry, sheep. I'm sorry, my sheep. I do not will not compute. No, 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 no. Because
And
that's what
the
you
thing
hear
is,
from me right now.
you can't even say that's laziness. You know what I'm saying? You really can't say no. That's just owning who the fuck I
Who
am.
I am. That's just who I am.
I'm like, I mean, it's and like I said, like it's a form of slavery. I'm not a slave to this job, to this company, or
Company.
to anything. I choose
Right.
to do all this work. I'm like, I tell them, like, and like I said, look, what you're offering, and the thing about me is like, I bid,
Yeah.
and then they'll come back and then they try to rebid. Well, and then they'll tell me about your budget has nothing to do with me.
My thing is, oh, my budget. I'm like, I don't want to hear y'all budget. Y'all making billions of dollars, and you talk to me about a budget. on some pennies that you trying to pay me. If you don't get up out my face and take my bid, if you
So
don't
I
want to
was
take my bid, get out my face.
so it's like,
Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, nah, we good. You making billions of dollars off me. Off me. You making millions and millions of dollars off. What they say? You pay me in nickels and dimes, and that's why I shit on company time.
but anyway, but this has been real good. But we've been on almost like 2 hours.
2 hours.
And,
Yeah, I was about to say the same. So this has
and
been
and you know, this has been kind of like just straight up just open talk. You know, it wasn't nothing really scheduled or anything like or particular, as you say, a dialogue of anything.
dialogue.
But you know, we did speak about things that is of value. You know, and if you found value, great. If you didn't, great. That you know, no one say no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. I had to go there what I'm saying.
So, which is like,
Go one of them damn sayings again. No harm, no foul.
right, no harm, no foul. So, you know, but like I said, it's all good. Everything's all good and everything's in love.
Love.
So,
This has been because this has been the Cosmic Alchemy Hour. I am your host, SPG the General. This is the Divine Alchemist over here. We gave you what we wanted to give you. If you found anything out of it, cool. If not, and my thing is, I'm gonna say it like I do in my karaoke. If you can't be good at it.
right. That's a good one.
All right, we gone.